Very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We are coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Just before we start off, let's take a look at your headlines this afternoon.
President declares open new Lanka town. 5 rescued from burning building in Kandy. First parliamentary sittings for the year to be held today. Sri Lanka loses 4th consecutive ODI series.
In your lead story this afternoon, a fire broke out earlier this morning in the 3rd and 4th stories in 4-storied building in Yatinura, Kandy. The police stated that 3 people who were trapped by the fire were rescued.
The search and rescue unit of the Kandy police together with the fire brigade successfully rescued 1 child and 2 adults who were trapped in the building. The 2 adults who were rescued were admitted to the General Hospital in Kandy. A person told me that a fire broke out in that building. We then came here and stopped a bus on the road and got them to come down from the building. There were 3 children who were unable to exit the building, so we laid mattresses on the ground and asked them to jump. A man and a woman also jumped and we were able to catch them from the ground. Both of them had minor injuries and they were taken to the hospital. None of the children were injured. We rescued all of them. The police stated that they completely doused the fire. The cause of the fire is still unknown.
More on your headline-making news from here at home. President Maithripala Sirisena declared open the new Lanka town constructed for the people who lost their land and property to the Moragahakanda multi-purpose development project. The town was declared open in line with the 4th anniversary of the swearing-in of the president.
The new Lanka Green Town with all the modern facilities was handed over to the people who lost their lands as a result of the Moragahakanda Kaluganga multi-purpose development project. The new Lanka town was built to meet the needs of 3,000 families of the old town. The new town has been designed according to the modern urban park concept with a total investment of 4.5 billion rupees. There are 26 office places established for government agencies in the new city of Lanka. According to the Presidential Media Division, a sum of 2,043 million rupees has been spent for the provision of these services.
Now, Parliament will convene today for the first time this year. The parliamentary proceedings will commence at 1 this afternoon.
According to our parliamentary correspondent, the orders under the Diplomatic Privileges Act is due to be debated in Parliament today. Before the debate begins, Shanta Bandara is to be sworn in as a parliamentarian. He is filling the seat left vacant with the resignation of MP MLAM Hizbullah. He will be entering Parliament through the national list. Meanwhile, the Parliament Group meeting of the United National Front is currently underway at the Parliamentary Complex. Today, a proposal is due to be presented to the chambers on the Parliamentary Select Committees to increase the number of members of the Parliamentary Select Committee to 17.
Minister Sujiva Senasinghe convened a media briefing in Colombo yesterday.
තාක්ෂණ සහ පර්යේෂණ අමාත්‍යාංශය සම්බන්ධයෙන්
Only about 0.01% of our country's economy is allocated for research in the Ministry of Science and Technology. These research most of the time just becomes another educational qualification and is not incorporated into the country's production or the country's economy. We hope to create a system where research and this technical knowledge can be spread among the people. I hope to initiate a program for this like the Mahapula by the name of Shilpa Sena. We hope to select the main schools in a district for a month and conduct a program like the Mahapala and conduct an exhibition in these schools over a period of 3 to 4 days.
මේ ආකාරයෙන් අපි සම්බන්ධ කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
Now, a group of Sri Lanka Freedom Party Balamandala members headed by the SLFP electorate organizer for Gampaha convened a media briefing today. The briefing was held at the SLFP office in Yakkala, Gampaha.
The decision that President Maithripala Sirisena took in the past was taken in the interest of the country. He always thought about the country. So how was the United National Party taking decisions? They have taken decisions thinking of their well-being and not that of the country. They teamed up with the TNA to fill their stomachs. The truth behind what they did will be revealed soon. Although the tradition of West Bandima is done behind closed doors, you must dance out in the open. We see the name of Chandrika Bandaranayake being used at certain places. We believe that Chandrika Bandaranayake does not support the sin of dividing the party. She is a patron of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. We know that she is with the party.
Still in local news, now today marks the 120th memorial of the founder of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, SWRD Bandaranayake.
The ceremony to celebrate his 120th memorial was held at the Golf Face this morning. The ceremony started after President Maithripala Sirisena arrived at the premises. The President paid his respects to the statue of late Mr. SWRD Bandaranayake by offering flowers. Former President Chandrika Bandaranayake, SLFP General Secretary Dayasri Jayasekara, National Organizer Dumendra Disanayake, Mahinda Amaravira, Nimal Sirupala de Silva were among attendees of the event.
It's been 10 years since the murder of veteran journalist Lasantha Wickrematunge. A memorial was held today at the Boralla Cemetery where his remains lie.
The memorial, which was held under the auspices of the ambassadors of Canada and France, was attended by Lasantha Wickrematunge's family members, relatives and a number of ministers and politicians.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. 'Twas blind, but now I see.
Lasantha Wickrematunge was murdered on the morning of the 8th of January 2009 at Attidiya Dehivila while he was travelling in his vehicle.
And grace my cares relieved. How precious.
Now, residents of the Galnava and Palagala divisional secretariats in Anuradhapura have been severely affected by the human-elephant conflict in the area.
These people's lives have been threatened by the wild elephants who encroach on the villages of Nagampaha, Manerua, Wambatueva, Ohomigama and Konaragama from the Pallekale Kahalla Reserve. Wild elephants who encroached on the villages yesterday and the day before had destroyed their paddy, coconut and pumpkin cultivations. Residents allege that although an elephant fence has been constructed across Manerua where the elephants enter the area, the section spanning from Amagaswever to Adiagala is not functioning.
And with that, it's a wrap of lunchtime news for today. And remember, to stay ahead, you need to stay close to News First. For that, you just have to simply log on to our website. That is www.newsfirst.lk. Bringing you the news, I'm Tharusha Kumar Singh. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Until then, take care.